Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Pip today. It's been a while since I made a video on Pip. I think I've actually only done one so far in 2020, so I feel like it makes sense to give an updated version of that video, especially with how much I've fiddled with my loadouts in the past couple weeks / months. I should definitely point out that these loadouts aren't like 100% tweaked like some of my other ones are, just because I don't play a crazy amount of Pip myself, especially with the way the servers have been recently. He's just been a bit of a clunky character, and he just doesn't really fit my playstyle as well as some of the others. But I do have two setups here that I'm pretty confident with, and those are the ones I obviously go for when I'm in a match. Even if, like I said, I haven't tweaked them 100%, they're still most of the way there, and I wouldn't really change anything with them at the moment. We've got one for healing and one for damage, although obviously you do a bit of both with each. The heal one is pretty standard. We've got reset when we hit people with it, increased radius of the heal, tiny bit of sprint, a little bit of refreshing jog, and also a bit of moxie. Really like this card. It gives you increased healing below 50% health. Pretty much everybody rocks this sort of setup for burst heal Pip at least. As for his damage setup, it's for the most part the same. We've still got sprint, we've still got moxie, we have smithereens in there, which is ammo gen on the right click, cooldown reduction of side tanks, just like we have cooldown reduction with the Q on the other one, and life steal when we hit people with the right click. Really don't need to spend too long here in the intro, because all the ways you see Pip played are pretty standard. For talent, I'll probably be going for Combat Medic or the damage talent. I do use Mega Potion occasionally, but I feel like Combat Medic overall is just a better choice. Honestly, it's not even that Mega Potion is bad. It adds 1000 heal to your potion, which you can technically use twice, obviously, because of the healer setup, but I just feel like overall Combat Medic with the 700 heal that gives you per shot is just a little bit more value for me if I'm going to be playing Pip as a healer. So we'll go ahead and lock him in. I could actually go for damage here because we have a Ceres, we also have a Thermobaric and a Shaolin, so I could still go for a support because we have double tank. As for the enemy team, we're up against a Leon, a Strix, a Furia, a Xin, and a Willow. So they don't have a single tank, and then they have a single support, whereas like I said, we have double and double. So yeah, I guess we'll go for Combat Medic and then the heal setup. I could go for damage Pip. This is actually like a decent situation to go for it, but I just feel like overall I'm going to get a little bit more usage and utility out of going for a support setup. We've got Recurve, we've got Soul Collector, we've got Fortify and Decimation, and we're up against Eminence, Nocturnal, Guillotine, Cherish, and Blast Flower. For some reason my voice is already starting to go, and I've just started recording, so I have no idea why that's happening. Guess I'll go ahead and start up with some Chronos. I do occasionally get Death Hands if I'm playing freaking Combat Medic Pip. Maybe get some lucky shots straight off of the bat. That's a 600 on the Strix. At 1.2k we just dealt straight off. There's a heal for the Barrack. Let's get a hit or two on the Leon. That was really cheeky. Did actually nearly die. I just got stunned. Oh, by Fury Beam. I didn't even know what I got stunned by for a sec. Just realized we've got a Willow on the enemy team. Maybe going for support Pip wasn't the smartest idea, but I guess maybe that makes even more sense for me to go for it, just so I can, you know, kind of support the Ceres. That Willow just sitting at the top throwing down blast is a pain in the ass. There's a double heal. We'll throw over another group one, and now I can start throwing out some left clicks. See what I mean? That Willow dead zone is always in the most annoying spot because I can't get any heals when people are in that. Back tipped in it and got ulted by the Xin. I did actually fire a thing into that Xin just then. It didn't pull his counter down. I really hope that gets fixed, although I don't know if they just enjoy it being that way. You know, it'd be kind of cool if you could make like Pip's right-click heal as well. If you went for Combat Medic, not only does it transform your shots, but if it could transform your slow as well, I think that'd be really, really interesting. I understand why they've like got it set up the way they do. Just a random thought I had though. There's some heals through to these guys. I'm just worried that I'm going to get hit from the right side here, but it seems like I'm fine. I'm doing a pretty decent job of keeping these two tanks alive. There's the Leon. Oh my god, that was such a bad play. I'm dead, or maybe not. Did she just miss, or was she aiming for somebody else? I don't really know, but we're honestly doing a pretty good job so far. We've got like a 100 point lead. I'm just kind of focusing on heals. I'm not really doing any damage whatsoever. I'm just making sure that the team is good. That stun from Fury is actually kind of annoying though. Let's make sure the Xin doesn't die. There's a double heal because we got the full reset. Nice. Went ahead and finished off Chronos. I feel like the reason we're like keeping such a big lead is because we're really doing a good job of holding the objective. Other than that, we're not really playing that much better than them. I don't think. We're just doing a great job of sitting on this. Somehow we've managed to get 200 points whilst they're on 50. I'm honestly kind of surprised. There goes the Leon. I am still throwing out some shots occasionally whenever there's nobody for me to heal, but there we go. We got rid of Strix somehow. Nice. I accidentally just fell down. Okay, that's fine. Fury went ahead and used her ult. I might go up here and try and ult them, if this is a bad idea, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Screw it. That is a double ult. Let's get rid of the Willow at least. Okay, I couldn't get rid of anybody else, but I'll take the single kill. I'm probably dead because I'm in a shit spot, but maybe I'll survive. There's the self-heal. Oh, hello, Xin. You were on like my one escape route, so I guess I'm gone. That didn't deal any damage to you. I just killed myself, literally. I mean, even if I didn't hit into his counter there, I was totally a goner. We'll throw a heal all the way over there. Is that going to hit him? Nice. Go ahead and get a little bit more Haven. This is quite a passive match. I don't know how much of this I'm going to leave in the video because I really am just kind of sitting on the objective throwing out heals, but I guess you signed up for this. You clicked on the Pip video, right? Well, he was onto the Shaolin. He's going in a little bit aggressive here. I can't really heal him when he's getting hit by a ton of Cauterize. I think he did actually use his ult. Either that or he's glitched. I'm pretty sure he ulted though. There's a heal. Cool. There's another one. Is Leon going for an ult? I don't know why I decided to jump in on her when she did that, but hey, it worked out fine. This Xin is going on me a little bit, but he's gone. Accuracy there was on point. I feel like a good way to actually practice Pip aim is just to play is like goddamn combat medic and aim for your friendlies. It honestly works pretty well there. There's a bunch of hits onto the Leah, and that was nasty. How was I so accurate there? I feel bad about that one. There's heals onto the barrack as well. That was a 192 heal with my freaking Q. Okay. Don't know how I got that random ass number, but sure, there's a heal onto her. That is the Strix nearly killing me. I do have a bit of Haven, so I probably would have lived there, but more heals onto these guys. I'm just kind of hiding behind this little pillar here and throwing out left clicks. Capture point has moved again. Hello, Zin. There's a shot on a slow. There's my Q. Can we finish him off? Nice. And actually why I've got such decent accuracy today with Pip. I'm usually not particularly good with him, but I feel like whenever I say in the intro to my videos, hey, I'm not the most comfortable with this character, I just do better. I don't know why. I feel like I'm reverse jinxing myself sometimes. Like I set up low expectations and then somehow I do well, but then whenever I'm expecting to do good, of course I play like ass. There's a heal for those two guys. We'll finish off our Haven. Probably not the smartest thing to max out Haven, but it's working out fine so far. Back's going for the ult. I'm just going to save my Q so I can do the double burst if I need it. There's a hit or two on two. The Willow. There's a Q. There's another one. That's exactly why I saved it. Gonna try and make sure this term is fine. There's a Q. Well placed there, Barrack. I do have the ult. I guess I can go for it to try and save term. How did that not hit the Zin, by the way? I mean, it's fine because term has his ult and the game's over, but what was going on there? I feel like I should have gotten at least one person there with the ult. Maybe it got absorbed by something. I don't really know, but yeah, there's the victory. All right, well, there we go. There are the stats for game one. I must have missed this earlier, but shoutouts to Charlin. I love trains. He just said, hello, YouTube. Shouts to him. He did pretty damn good. 12,643k or 45k, 350. You know what I mean. As for the rest of them, though, I feel like we did pretty damn good. 5-3-11, 9 streak, nearly 100 seconds on the point. 26k damage is pretty low, but when you compare it to the rest of that match, it isn't too bad. But we did have 70k heals, which is the highest that game. Term did pretty good. Barrack did pretty decent. Charlin did pretty good. Same with Ceres on their side. Leon did pretty good. Willa did alright. Strix did alright. Fury did alright. And so did the Zin. Kind of surprising we won that by such a large margin, but I really do have to put it down just to the objective because we played it a ton. They really didn't. Alright, well, for game two, we've got Siege Stone Keep. Shoutouts to Musici or Musiicy or Muzicy. I'm guessing it's Musiicy, right? That sounds the most natural. I don't know, I'm bloody terrible with names, but yeah, for the teams, we've got Dambo, we've got Maeve. Seems like we're also going to have a Ram and a Barrack. It'll be kind of interesting if we have a super similar setup, which it seems like we're going to because we have the double tank, double support, and it seems like for their side, they're going to have a very similar setup again because they have Tiberius, Koga, Andro, Fury, and Amani, so double damage, double flank healer. This is weird. Okay, seems like once again I could go for Combat Medic or Catalyst, and considering we did Combat Medic in the first one, I feel like I should do Catalyst for this one, but we do have a Ram, which is just super easy free heals, and they have a team that I feel like is going to output a ton of damage onto them, so maybe I should still go for Combat Medic. Screw it, I guess this is a Combat Medic Pip video now. We got Ripened Gourd, Tinkering, Enforcer, Rogue's Gambit, Cherish, Curse Revolver, Pyromania, Predatory Instincts, and then Adrenaline. We'll go ahead and start out with some Chronos, and yeah, let's jump into game two. I probably should have done the little angle thing there on the right, but I guess I'll just heal the team over here. Jesus Christ, that Tiberius is just shredding me with damage. That's the first time I've actually nearly died at that angle right at the start of a game just because of the Tiberius. That was mental. Let's get some heals. That is a root from Amani. That Tiberius is just shredding through people's health with his Q. I don't really notice him when he's not in his Q, but when he hits that button, he's just outputting ridiculous damage. There's Andrew up at the top. There's a 600 for him. There's a Q for me and the Barrack. I feel like I'm dead any second, so I'm going to try and make sure the Damber's still up. There we go. He just about kept him alive. Supports, healing supports. That seems to be the freaking thing we're doing at the moment. Me and the Damber just kind of trying to keep each other alive. Barrack is jumping on a little bit aggressively. I did just hit him with a K. That is people trying to run in on me here. Let's jump over to this direction there. There's a heal onto the Barrack and me again. There's some hits onto him before I'm gone. I can't really do anything to dodge here. Maybe I should have tried to hit him. I didn't realize he was so low. I guess I should call enemies on right, or it's up middle now, I suppose. Both the tanks are on it though, but they've got no support, so they're just kind of getting shredded. Although Barrack's actually still alive with a little bit of health. Never mind, spoke a little bit too soon. There's the overtime. Maybe we can kill the Furia. I think we need to be playing a little bit more like a team here because Rom is pushing up very, very aggressively. I'm not really getting a chance to actually heal him, as you just saw. Example A. Barrack is staying with the team, which is nice, but yeah, the Rom is running in very, very aggressively, and I don't really know why because we're pretty easily able to hold down the point if we just group up. There goes the Furia. That is Amani just raining down pain. Jesus Christ, that's fast. That Amani Dragon is gone. Andrew went for his ult as well. OMG got Koga. I don't know what he's talking about, but there is a heal. He's not playing terribly. He's just moving a little bit weird, and he's using his abilities at a bit of a weird time, but freaking Amani's on no health. I feel like all of them are pretty low right now. We could push up and maybe get rid of him. Ram is running back in, so maybe we've got this. There's a Q. There's my F, so I can maybe get away. There's a self-heal for a K. Hello, Tiberius. I guess you really wanted me dead. Hello, Amani. There's a slow for you. Well done, Damber, with the stun, and there's the defense successful because they all dropped off of it. Both of our tanks pushed up. Barrack did die, but actually worked out. 1-1. Nice. Went ahead and got a little bit more Chronos. Let's run into the next round. I tried to get the little lucky shot there. We actually got a couple of them on the Fury. I missed the first one because I hit Barrack because he ran in front of me, but that was still kind of funny. That is the goddamn Koga ult and Amani behind me. I'm freaking destined to die there. My positioning wasn't the best. I left myself into a Koga ultimate, but I feel like even if I didn't do that, I probably would have died to that Amani. The entire team just got wiped there. That was rough. I feel like I'm doing a decent job so far. It's just a little bit rough. There goes the Andrew. Managed to hit under his reversal. That Barrack went for the ult. I'm going to see if I can finish off the Koga. Oh, he got healed at the last second there. There's a heal for him. That's a Ram going in with the F. He just got stunned by the Fury. That means he's probably gone unless we can just about keep him alive. Nah, he's out. There's a hit or two for the Andro. That is the Koga going for an ult. You sure this is going to be 1-3? I'm going to try and jump on it. I just got slowed a ridiculous amount, so I'm cancelling my plans. There's the 1-3 defense failed. Yeah, we're having a bit of a rough time so far. Barak said I would have picked a DPS. Really thought you were going for Catalyst. Considering the way the enemy team has been playing so far, I feel like going for Catalyst wouldn't have really helped very much. I feel like we'd have still been in pretty much the same situation. Is I think the Andro going in on me? Yeah, sure. I'm just going to rush up with the team and just sit with these guys. There's more heals for these guys. That is the freaking Amani Dragon. Jesus Christ, what am I even meant to do against that? I probably shouldn't have used my F to engage, but it's kind of running away from the Andro. That Amani Dragon pretty much just guaranteed them that point right there, because we have no bulldozer to get rid of it. I literally ran on the point to avoid getting flanked, and then I got hit with an Amani Dragon. You hate to see it. Some heals for the back to keep him alive. No, that didn't work. There was an attempted right click on the Amani, but I'm gone. That's probably going to be the 1-4. There we go. There's the defeat. I feel like they definitely did play better than us, for sure. I think they had the better team overall. You'll see the stats. Yeah, here we go. There are the stats for game 2. We'll go through them top to bottom. Maeve did okay. She did have a bit of a tough time. She wasn't really flanking all that much as far as I could tell. She was kind of playing with the two supports, which wasn't terrible, but I don't know if it was the best play choice there. Shoutouts to Sena Miyuki. I'm guessing it's how you say that. That is the Andro. But other than the Maeve, Maldamba did pretty good. 70k heals, 15k damage. We didn't do terribly. I definitely didn't do as good as in game 1, but 26k damage, 47k heals is fine. Ram was definitely playing a little bit weird during that match. He went 3, 12, 32k. He didn't do terribly, but he was just playing really strange. He just kind of went in with his F without really any plan, and then he'd kind of die because the team would just hit him. He has no shields or anything. Barak did pretty good, 2, 11, 52k, 65k shields. That's fine. As for their side, Tiberius was a pain in the ass, 11, 120k alongside Amani. He was definitely giving me the most trouble. I think the entire team there, the fact that they only have 1 death each is very representing of that. I don't think I worded that sentence properly, but yeah, Tiberius did really good. I'm pretty sure I played with him before because I do recognize the Tiberius and the Amani's name, but I don't know if they're partied or what was really happening there, but those guys were significantly better than most people in the game there. Koga and Andro also did decent, and same with the Fury there, so not really anything else I could point out. I feel like overall they just had a better team, and I feel like no matter the team comp or the playstyles we went for there, we probably still would have lost that. Alright, well, for game 3, we got TDM Snowfall Junction. I'll be going for damage here because we got a Khan, a Ying, a Tiberius, and a Genos, and for their side we're up against a Maeve, a Furia, a Pip, a Damba, and a Lian. So we have triple support on both sides, which is kind of funny. I imagine both of the Pips are going to be going for damage, although it seems their Pip is level 167, which is kind of scary. We're going to go ahead and grab Catalyst and the damage setup. Also going to go ahead and start out with some Cauterize. We've got Predatory Instinct, Binary Star, Cat Burglar, Bakona's Wrath is going to be annoying, Storm of Bullets, Focusing Lens. So it seems like all 3 of us are going for damage. Eminence, Catalyst on the Pip with a very different loadout than what we're running, then Exterminate and Cat Burglar. So we have 6 supports in this game, and none of them are playing as supports. That's kind of funny. Not really sure where to place myself. Pip is just there at the back. There's a double slow. The Leon is not looking too good, but neither am I. There we go. First blood. Pop the F. Jump over the Damba. Let's jump over to the right. Leon did just use her dash, but Fury is just here, so let's get rid of her first. Nice. There's a heal for Tiberius. Cool. I really want to left click him because I'm used to playing Combat Medic now, but there goes the Leon. There goes the Maeve, although I didn't get that kill. I feel like my shot hit her there, but I guess it went straight through her. That is a stun. Kind of just doomed myself, but I got revenge, so sure, that works. Feels like this match is advancing very quickly, but there goes the Leon. There also goes the Damba. Oh my god, why do I keep hitting that little bit of wall? There's a slow for you and the Furia. Okay, sure, there's a bit of damage for you. I nearly killed her. Thank you, Genos, for finishing her off. I guess that is Maeve still on me. There's a shot on a slow. Oh, I hit both of those mid-air and then he grabbed her. I would have actually maybe landed that shot. I feel like I was off target, but thanks for settling it. There's a Q. There's an F. Hello, Leon. I just jumped really, really high and also landed that shot. Freaking mid-air and accuracy is being good to me today, I guess. That's Maeve going for another roll already. That is me jumping straight into a Furious stun. I deserve to die there. I really shouldn't be jumping around with my F when I'm flipping blind. There's a heal for Genos. Cool, he is grabbing somebody. I don't know who. There goes the Leanne. Nice. I guess it was her. There goes the Maeve. Hit her mid-air. That is Damba ulting the Khan, and then he got out of it somehow. I don't know what I just saw, but there goes Fury. I'm going to pop the F and go for a 2-man ult. Did that work? I did hit both of them, so we should be able to get rid of one of them at least, or both. Cool. Thank you, Genos, for helping with that. I think it was Genos. Yeah, currently winning by about 10 kills, which is pretty good. I've got a decent angle here. I finished off my Cauterize, so I can actually deal with them being healed and stuff, which is good. There is a shot and a slow for him, so I'm going to get some Haven. Sure, why am I running in the item shop? I don't know, but it's fine. I guess that didn't work out too badly. There's a Q for everybody. Thank you for 2k heals. I feel like I've been doing pretty good so far. Slow on the Damba. He's nearly gone. Oh, he's on like 2 health. Finished him off. Thank you, Cauterize. Okay, what is my plan? Thank you, Khan, for a heal. I guess he's actually playing just as much of a support character as we are at this point. There goes the Furia. There goes the Maeve as well. Let's jump in on this Leanne. I nearly forgot her name there. I was going to call her Cassie for some reason. There's a heal up for the Tiberius. He just got rid of the Damba. Having a hard time calling out the names today, I guess. I just hit somebody. I'm just going to jump around a little bit, even though I'm completely blind. That's a stun from Damba. Why every time I jump around when I'm blind, I get stunned as well. It's just mean. I'm gone. I deserve to die again. It's the second time. Seems like we managed to widen that gap, though. We are freaking leading by quite a bit now, about 20 points. There's a self-heal. I'm going to go and maybe throw an ult down. Yeah, sure. Was that a good idea? I don't know. I guess so, because there's the victory. I thought my game just crashed, but it's just the delay that happens there at the end. There we go. That's a victory. Way better way to end off the video than what we had in game 2, and I feel like I actually did a pretty good job of showing off damage Pip. Obviously, I'm not going to have top in that match because we had a tank and they didn't, but I did have top on my side, which I guess is worth something. I also went 13-3-15, which is a pretty good stat. As for the rest of them, Tiberius did pretty decent, Ying did pretty good, Genos did pretty decent, Khan also did good. I'd say everybody on that side there did well, although Genos does actually have quite a standout stat. On their side, Maeve surprisingly has the highest amount of damage. The Damba didn't do particularly well there. Leon did pretty good though, Pip did pretty good, and I'd say Fury did decent, but yeah, kind of surprised Maeve has the most damage and Damba actually has at least by quite a bit on their side. Surprising, but yeah, there we go, game 3. So yeah, I guess I'll end the video here. Feel like I covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover over the course of these 3 matches. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty. It's more appropriate than ever because I'm literally using the Frosty skin.